What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So we've added some stuff down here. This is also going to be an unboxing video. I'll show you guys around down here a little bit. And yeah, also now that it's getting to be springtime, it is April right now, you're going to see some gaps between the videos just because I am actively working on my yard and getting everything kind of set up for spring. I got to plant new grass seed and everything, stuff that I wasn't able to do in the winter or the late fall when I had first moved in here. But real quick, I'm going to insert right now this video of me running a drag harrow through an area of the yard that was very rutted up. That I had smoothed out with the blade on my tractor, and I was putting a final touch on with the harrow. And I was just making a couple passes when I took the video. I have to go back because it started downpouring on me. But for context in the video, the tractor is a 1987 wheel horse 312, so it's got a 12 horsepower cast iron Kohler single cylinder motor in it. And it's an 8-speed transmission, so it's a two-speed low and high range, 1 through 3rd gear, or 1 through 3 gears plus a reverse, high low range, so that makes it 8 gears. And it's a garden tractor, and then the harrow that I'm towing behind it, it's a drag harrow. It's just some cheapo thing that I got off of Amazon. So here's the video. It's real quick. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys actually want to see the tractor, do a review. If you guys are tractor guys, garden tractor guys on here, you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. I'll have no problem making a video of that tractor. Alright, so there you go. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I got to put a patio in, got to finish the driveway, put a bunch of other stuff on it. On that tractor, the blade that you see in the video on the front of it is a 48-inch dozer blade, so it's for snow and dirt, gravel, stuff like that. And I also have a 42-inch rear discharge mower deck for it as well that will go on after next week. I got to next weekend I got to finish the driveway, put gravel in and stuff, using the blade to spread it all out, and then I'll go ahead and put the mower deck on. We'll get ready for the spring season. I got to plant all that dirt area where I'm dragging. I got to plant seed and whatever too still. So here's this shelf is new. This was upstairs. I was using this as my entertainment center, but I got a really nice fireplace entertainment center now. So this comes down here, so that way I have more room for trucks here. Camping dio. This is a Hot Wheels Tacoma that I did an overland build out on. Got some parts off of Etsy for that. Lexus LX470 with a rooftop tent that came off of that Chevy, I think Chevy, yeah, that Chevy Suburban there, the green one, the square body. And then the die-cast Talk Expedition Overland Tundra Orion. So he's been on here. And these are all mounted on here with wire down through the diorama. And that one's got my car in it. And the Hilux that we took a video on last time. And then I got some of this stuff unboxed here. That Jeep you'll see later in the video. And then all this over here is kind of remain the same. And then I got this from my buddy Anton, FisherBill164 on Instagram. And it plugs in. It's got the controller to change the lights and all, do different patterns and brightness and stuff like that. It flickers ever so slightly, so if you see it flickering on there, yeah, that flickers like that in real life. I don't know why, but it's whatever. But I got my Toyota shelf there. I'm hoping within the next year the wife will let me upgrade to one of those 4th gen Tacomas in white. And then that truck will probably, that one may live here. I may get a second Matchbox Tacoma and leave it all kind of stock, but just put the This one's got the grill lights on it right there. Put the grill lights on it because I'm going to put the grill lights in the actual truck when I get it. But that's pretty much the exact next truck I'm going to get. It's a TRD off-road is the one I'm looking at. These are all Hot Wheels. Those two, that one as well. That one is, that was actually one of my first Tacoma builds. Get some of these other trucks here. Still need to finish that. Then over here, I got a Land Cruiser 79 series that when I mount these wheels onto, I got to make axle tubes to lift it because these wheels are too big and they don't fit in there. It'll end up looking like that and they won't fit very good. So I think I'm going to lift it so it sits, the wheels sit like that, I think. I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with it yet. That's why it's still sitting here. So, all right, let's, I got to pull the other thing is I got to pull the plows and spreaders off of these because it's April now and we don't plow anymore. So, all right, let's get into the actual video. So, let me throw you guys up in the tripod, clean this area up real quick, and we'll get into the video. All right, so here is the reason you guys came here for the video. So, my wife went into TJ Maxx. No, excuse me. She went into Burlington tonight to pick out some Easter presents for my buddy's son, who is 20 months old, so a little shy of 2 years old, who's going to be coming over the day before Easter to do a big Easter egg hunt with my two daughters. My younger daughter is a week and a half younger than him, and my other daughter's 5, who, if you guys have been following me since before COVID, you guys will remember when she was born. She is now 5. So that gives you an idea of how long I've had this channel for, which is 6, almost 7 years. First was fire stuff, and now we're here. We're gaining. We're up over, up over 1,000 subscribers now, which I'm super thankful for, and this channel's kind of growing. But anyhow, I have been looking for this for the greater part of a year now. I'm a huge, even though I drive a Subaru Forester Overland build, I have been a huge Toyota fan, 4runner Tacoma fan. I really like the new Tundras and Land Cruiser fan. Basically, a Toyota 4x4 fan for years, long time. And that's why next vehicle I'm going to pull the plug and I'm going to buy a Tacoma, brand new Tacoma. But anyhow, I've been looking for this for years, or for the better part of the last year. And she came out with it. I was in the car with my younger daughter. She comes out, she goes, "Look what I found. You don't have this in your collection yet, do you? Or maybe you do." Because she was mistaking it for this, which is the Jeep 392, which she had seen before. This one's got a top on it that's got like a rooftop tent kind of built into it there, like a safari top. And she thought that, whatever. And I'm like, no, this is the 4runner I've been looking for. So let's crack this thing open. I already got a spot for it. It's going to live in my office at work, on my desk, which you guys will probably see a photo of that at some point. So, all right, let's get this thing cracked open. Let's take a look at it. We'll compare it with this guy, and let's get it done. All right. So here she is. This is a 2000 Toyota 4runner. This is known as, I believe, a 3rd generation. This would have also been ran, this body style would have also been ran with the original 1st generation Tacoma when they switched over from the Toyota pickup to the Tacoma. So I think 97, 98 maybe. So this is a pretty solid platform. And I actually know a kid that I used to wheel with that actually has one that's identical to this. Different color, but it's pretty much a similar build. So this is a 43rd scale. So this is significantly smaller to a typical 1/64 scale Greenlight truck there, which is cool because that means you get a lot more features than you would maybe get on a 1/64 scale truck. So we can start with front here. So You have your high lift jack up here. You have your light bar on top of your rack, and you have traction boards. Now, if you guys don't, I don't think these come off. No, they don't come off. But what these are for is if you get stuck in the sand or dirt or mud, you can stick these under the wheels, and it gives it a hard surface to roll the vehicle up onto, and disperses the weight out. I actually have a set of those on top of my Forester. Okay, so on the front here we have a off-road style front bumper with a brush guard and a built-in winch. And I really like this detail that they even put in to into the winch there. I mean, look at that detail. Even the headlight detail. So that's you can see all that really good detail that they put in. The skid plate on the bottom there, as you can see, says Hot Wheels on it. The winch hook there looks, there's a certain name for it, I forget what the name is, but looks really good. Here's the other side. I'll zoom out a little bit. You got rock slider, running board. Yeah, you got rock sliders here. So what this is for is if you're wheeling and your side gets too close to a rock, instead of ripping your rocker panels off and the bottom of your doors off, you slide along the rock sliders. On the top here, you have an awning, so that'll extend out and it'll be an area for when you're at camp. Nice big off-road rear bumper. You have roto packs. It's a gas cam. It's a specific style, and that little dial in the middle there, you turn it 90 degrees that way, so you can see it looks like an X. You turn it so it's going this way, and that whole jug will pop off. They make them for water as well. The water ones are clear. The gasoline ones are red. You got a nice spare tire there. Hot Wheels 2K 4runner. That's pretty cool. They didn't mount that license plate straight. I don't know if that's just how it is. I'll come back to this side. If you look up at the top here, we have a rooftop tent. So what that would do is that will either, depending on the type of tent, it'll either open 180 degrees out, and then the whole tent's on the top of the vehicle, or this one's a clamshell, so it'll open up like this, like a 45-degree angle. And that way. So this is one style here. So like this on this Forester here. So that's the bigger style where it opens up and then flips all the way over on the other side of the car. And then this clamshell one opens up just like this, and it just allows you to have usually just a bunk for one person. So that is the 4runner, and here's a look at the Wrangler 392. As you can see, kind of some of the same stuff in the back here. They have the traction boards, rotopacks, kind of the same on the back of this, the back bumper there. High lift jack. This is a pretty typical Wrangler setup to have kind of everything mounted around and on the bumper with the spare tire. That's for, some applications. People will take the top and doors off the Jeep, so you keep everything kind of mounted at the back bumper, and that way you can take the top and doors off the Jeep. Obviously, in this style, you have this safari top style. This whole thing will probably flip up like this and have a camping area in there, so you wouldn't worry too much about that with the light bar and all that. The awning. This one's also got really good detail with the headlights. Your hooks there for the winch, all your D-shackles there. D-shackles in the rear painted red. These D-shackles on this one are silver in the back there. And there's black ones on the front. So, kind of scaling these two together, they're pretty much the same height. It's probably a 5, 4, 6, and it's probably 6-inch lift on both of them. They're probably running 37s. So, but yeah, all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. It was kind of a quick video today. I've actually been looking for a reason to make a video because it's been quite some time, and I just haven't been working on projects here because I've been doing everything out in the yard. But like I said earlier in the video, if you guys want to see a review or me to go do a overview of that tractor, that garden tractor I have no problem doing that. Just like I said, make comment. If I get a couple comments under this video saying, yeah, go ahead, I'll go ahead and make the video. If I don't get any comments, then I won't bother. So, all right, guys. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in and checking out my latest edition of my collection. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. We're over 1,000 followers now, which I super, super appreciate. And, as well as hit the like button on this video. It'll get more people in the algorithm, to come look at my stuff. And don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, which is New England _164 Customs with a Z on the end. Same exact thing as the name on this channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.